Welcome to Learn or Be Learned. Thanks for tuning in on this week's Mastermind series. I'm your host, Shiva Dhanashekhar, and let's learn. What is your driving force? What pushes you every day? What makes you do things that you need to do but don't want to do? What is your motivation, right? For me, it's regret. It's definitely regret. I do not want to live my life in regret and wonder what would have happened if I chose that path, the path that I was scared of, the path I didn't want to take, right? I would be much happier, honestly, trying and failing than just not trying at all and wondering what would have happened. Because at least this way, I know what the outcome is like. I know if I enjoyed that experience, I know that you're never going to be amazing the first go around. So I also understand that. So, life is hard for one of two reasons. You are either trying to get out your comfort zone or you continue staying in it. And honestly, that's very powerful if you think about it, right? We're either trying to break your comfort zone is very hard, but also staying in it is a different kind of hard. It's more of a pain. It's a pain you notice when you're like, oh man, like I should have done that, and then it eats you away, right? So there's different kinds of pain and trouble. What keeps us so content with what we have when we know we want more, right? Personally, I think there's a lot of factors, things like fear, anxiety, insecurities, not knowing the future outcomes. These are all societal ways of dictating how we feel. I feel like sometimes it's also societal pressures forcing us to kind of conform, not do things differently, not do what you want to do. And it's just, I don't know. But if you're hearing this, I want you to try something new. Try that thing that you've been pushing off. Just try it. Just try it out. If you hate it, fine. At least you know. But for me, this podcasting thing, this YouTubing thing, it was actually really scary. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable doing it. I'm still trying to get in the whole comfortability game of this. I know it's only been 5 months, but I'm getting a little bit more comfortable on this, on video, on audio. And when I definitely first started out, I was terrified. I was terrified what people would think. I was terrified how people would react. I didn't even want to post on social media saying that I have a new podcast out. All these things, I just didn't, because I wasn't much of a social media guy. I didn't want to do it. But I always was wondering, what if, right? I did do YouTube a little bit when I was a kid, and we did some skits and stuff, and it was fun, and I never did it since. And I was always wondering, okay, so what if I did this again? I was always watching YouTubers, and I'm like, this looks like a lot of fun. It does. So why aren't you trying it? And there's a lot of things, right? There's fear, there's anxiety, insecurity. I had it all. Everyone does, but the key is to jump. You have to be content with knowing you're going to suck. Whatever your first creation is, it's going to be shit. It's going to be bad. Bad in a sense of where you should be comparing yourself in 5 years. Your content may be way better, your production quality, everything. This is a long game. And I just wanted to make this quick episode just to tell you guys, just for someone out there to hear, jump, do something different. Since I started something new, I've seen slow improvements on myself. I see things like I'm more relaxed on the video. I'm more relaxed on audio with guests. My speech quality is a little bit better. I need to do a little bit more practice on that. If you guys ever want a video on how I'm going to be training to, get better at vocalizing and whatnot. But, there's a lot of different things you can do. And I think it's hard figuring out who you are, what your passion is, and why you're doing it. And life is just really hard. And I'm just trying to figure out, I'm not 50 years old, CEO of, a big ass company. And let me tell you how I did it, right? I'm just someone who's trying to figure it out. And I'm hoping that other people out there like me, I'm trying to figure it out too. Or people that have figured it out will hit me up and be like, hey, here's what I did. I just want to learn. I just want to gather, and I like seeing these improvements, and I enjoy what I do, so you guys will be seeing a lot more of me if you want, And lastly, I just want to know what you guys are hesitant about to, jump in and do whatever makes you uncomfortable, and or if you guys want to, shoot me a comment, either through Instagram, email, or Anchor's voice message, which is super cool. All those links will be down in the description, but if you guys want to leave me a message and tell me what I should talk about next on the next Mastermind episode. Anyways, thanks for listening. Remember to subscribe to my podcast. If you want to leave me a review on Apple, that'd be great. And shoot me a message if you ever want something different or if you have any other ideas. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Peace.